Okay, so you've just been rejected for a job, and right now you feel about this tall.
That's the same size as my penis too. This is what I mean. This has actually killed off my whole day. Like, everything is a negative right now. Like, when you get rejected, like, career-wise, or just rejected in any way, you actually do just feel like a stupid fat chud, bro. And it, like, I feel like it makes you hyper-analyze everything else that's going wrong in your life. And me, like, being a dickhead, I was trying to manifest it. And I don't know why I said that. I do believe in manifestation. But I was convinced I was going to get this job. It was a social media marketing job for a company. And there was, like, stages of it. And I got, like, to the interview went well, and then I had to make another video. It was like 4 stages. I was into the final stage, and I got the message today. And they didn't even, I was going to look for my phone, but it's filming. And it was just, do you know the generic, I did 4 stages of interviews, bro. And it was like the generic, oh, you're not what we're looking for. We're going to go with somebody else. Thank you for your time. I was like, bro. I know I sound bitter, but this happened 2 hours ago. So I haven't had my self-reflection. But that's why we've got this lovely bloke to help us out. And
it feels like no one's ever going to hire you. And this is an impossible process. And everything right now is horrible and dark and hopeless.
Yeah, pretty much, mate. Cheers for summing that up for me. Couldn't have said it better myself.
I know exactly how you feel. After a night's sleep, you'll probably feel a little better.
Yeah, well, I haven't had that night's sleep yet, have I, mate? So I need help now. Oh, it's good that we're having a laugh about it.
But I gotta tell you, coming from someone who trains recruiters in university, I'll be the first to admit, a lot of recruiters have no idea how to assess someone's value or capabilities.
Yeah, that's it then. I'm just fucking amazing, and it wasn't anything to do with that. They didn't value me. You know what, though? In a time like that, though, like, sometimes, okay, the good that I've already took from the situation, bear in mind I've barely reflected on it, I put in the boys group chat, I was like, because I've been, like, glazing this, because I was like, yeah, I'm sorted for money, because I'm broke as fuck at the moment. Like, I'm so broke. I feel like Spider-Man in Spider-Man 2, just getting dick left, right, centre. And I've been, like, saying, like, oh, it's fine. Like, I put, like, some of my student loan away for a holiday, but because my current job isn't giving me any shifts, which was just a hospitality job. That's what I mean. This was like a big boy job, bro. It was a big boy job. So I put some money away from my student loan to go on holiday, and I've been living off that, like, that £500, which is now, like, £30, and it's like, I'll get a bursary coming in. Basically, the point is I'm dicked, and I was, like, proper excited for this. I was like, boys, this is a full-time job. Holidays back on. I'm coming on the holiday. I was gassed, and it's stupid because I put my eggs in all my eggs in one basket. I just put in boys group chat. I was like, yeah, boys, I didn't get the job, and it made me really appreciate my friends because they were like, oh, they don't deserve you. Like, they were making me feel really nice, to be fair. So I mean, that's one of the reasons. I'm sure I'll have more self-reflective reasons to why it's a good job. You know, like if a door is slammed closed in your face and then shouts at you and calls you a fat piece of fucking shit, worthless cunt ass bitch, then maybe another door will open and come and suck your willy. Do you know what I mean?
A lot of times they can't spot talent when it's staring them straight in the face. And
yes! Fuck yeah. We'll just say we'll go with that. Talent. Look at this pure talent.
Often it is. And my personal favorite is recruiters who are recruiting for some kind of professional job, like an engineering job or an accounting job. Here is somebody telling you who has absolutely no idea about the profession themselves. Here's someone telling you that you don't measure up. Yeah. Now, why is this process so horrible? Well, it's because it's got so many contradictions in it. For example, what's the thing that they always say they're looking for? Especially in big organizations. They say they're looking for someone who can think outside the box, right? Someone who is creative and who is innovative, and they have original thoughts, right? Who is assertive. But what are they actually looking for as signaled by their actions? They're looking for someone who is a team player. Someone who...
So basically I didn't get the job because I'm just too, what's the word? I'm too of a maverick, a wild card. No, it is what it is. The job market in general at the moment is so rough, though, isn't it? Like, even trying to get a job at Greg's, bro. I've had like 5-6 years of hospitality experience in restaurants, silver service, and pubs, and got rejected from Spoons like 5 times, bro. And there's nothing wrong about Spoons. I'm not trying to dick Spoons, but it's like, holy shit, man. It's hard. And I thought everyone was being exaggerated. But when I had a job, I was like, all my friends were like, oh, I really need to work. I'm like, if I could get a job dead quick. We're in Leeds, you know, and yeah, it's just not the case. I remember I saw this meme, but it was like AI responses reviewing AI CVs, and apparently it's just bad like AIs now. I don't know if that's true. Is that true in the comments? But then I feel like this video is going to be loads of jobless, unemployed people, and we can all relate on like, and we're like, yes, it's the AIs and the illegal aliens. That's another fucking funny thing as well. Have you seen the videos where it's like someone being like, they're taking our jobs, and it's like fucking Bill from down the street who goes pub 6 times a week, snorts fucking bare cocaine, doesn't even have a single GCSE in his atmosphere, and he's thick as dog shit, and he's like, yeah, they're taking my jobs at the barbers.
Won't ask questions. Somebody who won't rock the boat and will keep their head down.
This guy's actually making me feel like I've got some insane aura. I'm here for it. Look, told him a bit dirty there. Give me a fucking kiss. Yeah, this is what I mean. This is probably why I didn't get the job in it. Yeah, that it's not that I'm like fuck. This is exactly why I didn't get the job. I'm a weirdo. I'm an absolute certified fucking wrong-un.
Told and not question anything. That's what they're really looking for. Now, anyone with half a brain can tell you this is a complete 180-degree contradiction. And that's why it's never going to work out. Another one, for example, is the fact that they're always looking for someone who's got a lot of educational qualifications and many, many years of experience, but they're paying entry-level compensation. That also is a total...
That's what I'm talking about. I would have took that money so much. I'm not relating at all to this. Full-time job. It would have been... I'm 21. I've been in uni. It would have been my first actual full-time job, except for like working at like a restaurant full-time in summer. Holy... That's what I'm going to have to do now, by the way. I'm getting whipped around. I remember I dropped some food in front of somebody before, and it was someone who dicked my ex-girlfriend. And I was like... This is the worst thing. That was my canon event, bro. That was actually my canon event. And then I had to like get on my knees to like pick it up, and I'm quite a big guy, bro. And I was like, oh my god, what if you see my ass crack right now? And he was just like big dude, and I was just there, and I was on the floor, and he was looking over me, and I just felt like a little cook, bro. And I was like, that actually probably was. Was genuinely the worst thing that's ever happened to me, I think. I was walking, I'd like tripped. I had like, do you know like the trays that you hold and you got glasses on it? I've put it all on the floor, spilt everywhere, right in front of him. Manager's like, you need to clean that up now. I'm there just cleaning it up, bro, on my knee. Oh my days. In that moment, I was literally thinking, I need to make it, bro. That's a proper like 4 a.m. depression for...
contradiction. Not to mention that a lot of recruiters are, let's face it, rude, disrespectful.
They were so lovely to me, bro. I can't lie. But we're going to say that they're rude anyway. They were so lovely, bro.
Arrogant, sometimes entitled, self-awareness, but yet at the same time, they expect candidates to be nothing but gracious and never show any frustration whatsoever. You know, like a normal human being would.
No, it's dead funny. I said like when I sent the thing in, I was like, I'm over the moon. I said I was over the moon. I'm over the moon to make it to the final application process. Denied. If you don't laugh, you'll shoot yourself in the face.
But under those circumstances, especially when someone is looking for a job, they're feeling very vulnerable, and we're not really seeing them at their best. Now, I gotta say, don't devalue yourself. I got 3 realities of a job search to lay on you. Hopefully these might help. Number 1.
Okay, I'm gassed at this. 3 realities of a job search. This is going to help for all of me and all my unemployed brothers and sisters watching this. We're gonna get these realities. We're gonna imply them, and we're gonna get our job, and it's going to be beautiful.
1. A job search, it's a very serendipitous process. That means
we're all unemployed here, mate. What the fuck does serendipitous even mean, bro? I'm sorry, I was probably glazing that. I was like, we're gonna watch this and it's gonna be gas, and we're gonna take this. I don't know what that means, bro. Bro, I'm actually losing the will. Talk about vulnerable. This is vulnerable. This is probably the most real, because normally in these videos I'm trying to say like things to inspire. I'm trying to anyway. And right now, I'm actually just losing the will, bro. Life has been so peak at the moment. This has been such a rough year. Pick me, I know. But oh my days. And it's hard, bro. It's so hard. I'm not trying to make it a sob story, but I just want to... I want this channel to be so vulnerable and authentic. And it's like, I really am trying. And I've feel like that I failed at everything I've done this year, bro. And this was a proper kick in the teeth. And it's no one's fault. Like, everyone, like, I'm joking, but like everyone in the company was amazing and stuff. But just, and then you think about other things that you failed at in the year, and it's like, holy shit, like, am I on the right track? Like I said to myself, I said to my friends, I was like, you know what, I feel like this is like the year, like 2026 is like the silent year of like rebuilding, and then 2027 will be loud and everyone will hear it. But it's like I do believe it. I do, but it just sounds like I'm talking in like TikTok lingo, like TikTok bollocks, bro. And I was so down today, to be honest. And then I went to my uni's end of year gala. I really didn't want to go. I didn't go for very long. I went there and I ran into one of my lecturers, and everyone was being lovely, to be fair. It was a bit awkward though. It's like when you know some people, and it's kind of worse when you know them but you don't know them. And it's like, do I talk to them? Do I not? And I'm not really an awkward guy. Like, I'm always like, blah, 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 blah. Someone asked me, are you Jay? I was like, yeah. They were like, oh, I think I've seen you on Instagram. I was like, I'm not a catfish then. But no, I waffle so hard. I'm trying to stay on track. I do apologise. I left it and I said to the lecturer, like one of my lecturers who taught me last year, I was like, you look good, you know. And he said to me like he said that like I always hype him up, and he said sometimes he's really stressed at like work, because obviously lecturing is his job. Because our uni is so small and intimate, little film like acting school. And he was like, you make my day a lot. And I was like, oh, bro, that really like touched me. Because it's like I feel like I've been getting so dicked, and my one intention is honestly just to like help people when they're getting dicked. I don't know, it's like that actually, like, it just actually, reassurance that you're doing positive things in the world is one of the most beautiful feelings you can have, when you are reassured that you are not a piece of shit person. And that reassurance to me went so far from the context of like what life has been like for me recently. It's just constant rejection, constant failure. And it's like I don't want to give up, and I won't give up. Because in my mind there are people counting on me. There are future people to be inspired by me. Oh, that's a cold quote, cold thought process, maybe slightly narcissistic, but I believe that there's future people to be inspired by me. And that's why I want to be so honest and authentic now, because then you can see it, bro. Yeah, I'm getting 9 views a video, but you're going to see the change, and you're going to see how I feel, because I'm not going to stop talking about how I feel. I think it's so important for people to speak how they feel, especially men. And I'm never going to stop. I'm always going to be how I am, and I'm always going to speak how I am. I'm always going to be sensitive.
That there's a lot of luck involved. Usually when people get hired, they get hired because they just happen to come along at the right time, and they just happen to have this thing that the employer just was happening to look for.
Like in acting though, not to always link things back to acting, but like, that's even more brutal. In the video we did about acting, like, we found out that it was like such a low chance of actually getting booked from an audition, and it's like, damn, like, that is insane.
Really a matter of luck. It has more to do with luck than it has to do with anything that's calculated or...
That's true, but remember, the more you do, the luckier you'll get, bro. I'm gonna keep on dropping that bar until I drop it in a video that does well.
Crafted on your part. Okay, that's the first thing. Number 2, a job search is really a numbers game. Okay, if you think about it for a second, if 100 people apply for a job, statistically, each one of those people has a 1% chance of getting that job. Okay, so if you have a 1% chance of increase your odds of getting hired is to apply for many jobs. Right?
That is true. You got to apply for bare jobs, and that's not even like corporate wise. That's in general. You need to apply for bare jobs, bro.
The third thing is that if you're wondering where all the good jobs are, where all the easy interviews are, where all the interviewers are who actually believe you when you say stuff about yourself, if you're wondering where all that stuff is, it's in the hidden job market. Okay? If you've never heard of the hidden job market, you need to look it up.
Yeah, what the fuck is this hidden job market, bro? Oh, this is actually okay. Okay. He's cooking here.
Google, type in hidden job market, and start learning about it. These are the jobs that are not posted publicly. 75% of people who get jobs get them in the hidden job market. Okay? And if you're not looking there, you need to start looking there.
So what is the hidden job market? I imagine not on Indeed. Is that like you get it from a friend or something? I wonder. Is he going to explain? Hidden job market. I've honestly never heard of that.
If you are looking there, keep at it. And there are ways of uncovering even more jobs in the hidden job market. There's ways of doing this. Okay?
I'm going to have to, after this video, I'm going to have to like proper look into the hidden job market, bro. Shit, that sounds great.
Gonna be okay. That's where it is. Now, I don't think that there's anything really that I could say to you that would make you happy right now.
You know what, mate? You're the dad I never had. Looking at your face has made me happy. I appreciate him making this video.
But hopefully this stuff helped a little bit, okay?
It did. I think it helped more making this YouTube video because in my mind it's productive. And you never know, what if this video blows and then that is like, that would be crazy if this video were to blow or like get more views. I wouldn't have made this video if I got the job. Imagine if this is the video that launched the YouTube career. You never know. Do you know what I mean? You always need to think. Or maybe for whatever reason, butterfly effect. I'm a big strong believer in butterfly effect. You'll make yourself go crazy if you think about that too much though. Because obviously, like, what if I got the job, I would have been successful. But then what if, because I haven't got the job, I would be successful. But then you can apply that to what time you eat your cereal each morning. So I'm not going to go into all of that. But in terms of in general, you'd never know, bro. You've just got to keep on working hard. Because God knows how much I actually want to give up, bro. Not to get deep. I want to give up so hard. I want to give up so hard because it's so much, bro. It's so much. It's so difficult to try and make it in acting and YouTube, and it's like, it's so mentally challenging, and you have to sacrifice so much, and you're sacrificing things, and it's like, you sacrifice things and it's not for guaranteed. It's so shit. But I think it's so important. And I think if I didn't do it, it would be I would be in a bad place, bro. If I weren't doing it. I need to have my purpose. Do you know what I mean? I need to have purpose. And this is it.
Remember, you're awesome.
Bro, you're killing me. I'm gonna fucking cry. I'm not even taking the piss. What a guy. Oh, give me a big sloppy blowjob. What a man, bro.
Don't let any of these people convince you otherwise.
Oh, subscribe, bro. I don't know why I'm saying that because I'm not a big channel, bro. But company's expert. Oh, I'm so emotional. I need to end this video. I'm going to look up what the hidden job market is. Honestly, for people to deal with rejection, it's shit. It feels like you've been stabbed in the bloody gut, bro. And it's so easy to just feel like you want to quit. You got to be resilient, bro. Because if you quit, then that's it. You can never lose and you can never be fully rejected if you don't give up. That's all it is, bro. You just can't give up. That's all it fucking is. You just don't give up. Whatever, if it's important to you, do not give up, because you die. You die. And I'm getting passionate about it now because I know this isn't even the point of the video, but you're going to die, bro. And I know that sounds like a bit morbid, and I'm sorry, but you have to chase your purpose, bro. You have to. You like, it's so frustrating because people like sometimes like walk around like zombies, and I understand that they have all their various different reasons, but I'm not even saying that their purpose is to like be a big fucking a success by society standards, because society standards bullshit. I'm just saying you need to succeed in what you want to do. With what you want to do, you have to at least try. And you can't give up on that shit. So many people give up on that shit. So many people give up on that shit for various reasons, valid or not. They give up on that shit, and you can't do that no matter what the circumstances. I do not believe that you cannot give up on your purpose. And if you don't have a purpose, bro, you can't. That is your purpose. If you don't have a purpose, your purpose is to find your purpose, bro. You cannot give up. So please, if you're watching this, don't give up. And I hope that somebody who needs to hear it has made it to the end of the video and will hear me say these words. You're fucking amazing. You have a beautiful soul. Do not give up, because people need you to achieve what you're going to achieve. Bloody hell. Begging it off. I'm going to put a bin on my head to end the video because I was a bit too serious there.